thank you for your cooperation. I'm Aina. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Aina.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
So we're from England.
Is it the first time to come to Japan?
Yes.
It is, yeah. I've always wanted to visit. We're actually doing a year travelling.
You're
First stop.
traveling.
So,
Yeah.
Which countries have you been to and will you go to?
So Japan was actually one of the first places on the list. So this is our first destination.
Okay.
yeah. So we just started.
We're going to do
Thailand.
Thailand's next, Cambodia, Vietnam, New Zealand, Australia, Malaysia,
Wow,
Indonesia.
nice.
And then hopefully we'll go home.
Yeah, hopefully.
How long will you stay in Japan, or where have you been in Japan right
We've
now?
been here nearly a month and
Yep.
we're leaving in 2 days' time.
Yeah, this is the end
so
of Japan
this is
trip.
the end of our trip, really.
And we do not feel like we've seen enough of Japan.
No, it's
And we've been here 26 days.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful place.
Yeah.
So which cities have you been to?
Well, it's all the normal places that you'd probably go. So we did 9 nights or 10 days in Tokyo. Go on, you say the next one.
Then we went up to Kanazawa, and
Then
then Kyoto,
Osaka, and now
and
here.
now here.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities in
Yeah.
Japan. So what are you finding in Japan?
Everything, culture, history.
Yes. We learned a lot about the samurais, didn't we?
The samurais
And
are
the
very
geisha.
interesting. The
We're
geisha
doing a
district.
lot of temple visiting, so I've been doing a lot of the pilgrimage of the stamps as well,
which is quite nice.
which is really nice.
So yeah, we've really seen a lot of temples. A lot of food.
Food. I'm a big foodie. I actually found yesterday when we went to the island, we were trying a lot of the different foods there. So
Yes, we went to the floating shrine. Yeah, it's just a wonderful place.
Yeah.
So much culture and history here.
And it's just different.
you.
It's just a different culture to England, like
Yeah.
the politeness or even just the trust. You know, you can go into a cafe and you'll just put, your umbrella down. This is my table. I'm going to go
Yeah.
order. Wouldn't
Nothing.
dream of doing that in England. I don't know why.
Things would disappear. Yeah. And
Or
it's very clean. The cities are
lovely and
extremely
clean.
clean.
even
thank
without
you.
like the bin situation, which is
Yeah.
always fun. But
We all
we take
carry-
ownership.
Carry your rubbish with you.
Yeah. And the people have been really nice as well. I struggled with trying to just learn the
The simple phrases in Japanese.
yes. I was really like, I will learn to say arigato gozaimasu.
Ah.
The gozaimasu just kept tripping me up. But I got there apparently.
Got there, yeah.
What is the highlight in Japan for you guys?
I really like Kanazawa and Kyoto was wonderful as well. The history in Kyoto was good.
Once I got over the fear of Tokyo, I really enjoyed Tokyo. And the fear is because I kept comparing it to London. So I kept comparing like the skyscrapers, just being
yeah.
offices, and the underground being an absolute
Your train system is excellent.
yes.
It's very good.
It's very good. I had no fears really. I shouldn't have. And obviously skyscrapers are shopping malls and centres and train stations.
Yeah,
and
restaurants.
Restaurants.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Like I learned that the hard way and went, okay, one of the hardest escape rooms is an underground in one of those places though. We did get beaten by one of them. We just couldn't find the train station in the Skytree. So-
Skytree's impressive as well.
Yeah.
Great view from the Skytree.
Was it good weather at that time?
We've been lucky with the weather.
It's been on and off, hasn't it?
It's been okay.
It's been like today where it kind of decides to rain.
It rains a lot in Kanazawa.
Yes.
What is the differences between England and Japan?
There's definitely the culture. We learned that obviously it's very work orientated here. I think a lot of people have a lot of time for their job. They put a lot of effort into their job,
They
don't
do.
they?
Yeah, work hard.
Work
Yeah,
really
work really
hard.
hard, yeah.
And it sounds like actually you have to have a really good work ethics as well as collaboration with your work colleagues. Like it sounds like you spend a lot of time with your work colleagues. So perhaps if you don't get on with your work colleagues, you might move on elsewhere. I don't know, but I think it's very different to home.
And I think in some ways it's a little bit more recluse as well. People are quite quiet.
Quiet.
Yeah.
They're like me and they're introverts. Just like,
Yeah.
just gonna keep myself to myself.
Whereas London's very noisy, busy,
Oh,
loud.
is it?
Yeah. Whereas everybody's so polite,
Yeah, really polite here. I could definitely I like polite.
which is really refreshing to be honest. It's really nice. Yeah.
It puts your faith back into humanity actually, of just there are nice polite people.
Yeah. So.
I'd say that's one of the main differences that we've heard, but again, just the visual sort of side of things, it's just so much tidier, cleaner. I think we went to one of the national parks and people were tidying up all the leaves that were falling on the ground to obviously preserve it and make it pretty.
Lovely. Yeah, culture, different work ethic, and so polite.
And very nice temples and shrines. We just have churches, obviously.
Great history.
Great history. Different history.
Speaking of history, have you ever heard of like a Hiroshima history in your country?
Yeah, we understood it was where the A-bomb was dropped in August 6th.
We'd sort of, 3 years ago, we'd been to Hawaii, so we'd obviously done the other side where obviously we did Pearl Harbor history, and obviously they've got their memorials. So I also come in here and then reflecting on your memorials as well. It's very hard, I think, when it comes to sort of having to sort of really reflect on that history. And even when we came out, we were very much, it puts so much things into perspective. We're not really got the big problems compared to what obviously happened in those moments and that history. I mean, I can't even compare that to like the Great Fire in London. It's just not the same.
There's nothing that compares to what happened here, really.
Yeah,
and it's concerning with the way today is as well, with Russia and Ukraine and all that stuff. So hopefully this will never happen again.
We would very much like that for it not to happen again.
Yeah.
Has this visit changed your perspective in any way?
I think it's going to be eye-opening through the whole experience, but yes, I would say.
I think our perspective has always been quite humble in the way that obviously it was the wrong thing, and I think the way that it was presented was very, very strong on the emotion, especially for me. But I've recently lost my mum, so going through obviously losing family members was just a bit too close to my heart. So I'd say perspective-wise, we've always been in that kind of, it is wrong.
Yeah, but I think overall on our trip, is it gonna the whole trip, like our visit to Japan, it's been an eye-opener.
So what motivated you to come to Hiroshima?
I think it is the history.
Yeah, we
I think it was to come and witness the history, to really kind of, why do you travel anywhere with like culture? It is to kind of absorb it and take it in.
To learn as well, to learn more about it, because obviously there's been movies, and Oppenheimer's a recent film about how they made the bombs. But yeah, to see the place where it happened and to learn some actual history about it.
Because you learn it a little bit at school, don't you? You learn about the effects of World War II,
history,
but you're so young and it's like you have to learn this and remember it for a test. It's not properly part of your morals.
It's more real when you come and see the locations where things really happen.
And just
After growing up.
Absolutely. And even just seeing the rubble of like the actual things that haven't been touched, that the energy to put into preserving it is obviously apparent as well, and it is something that just shouldn't be forgotten.
Is there anything you learned here that you didn't know about?
Yeah, quite a few things I think in the museum. How Hiroshima was before the bomb was dropped. It was very interesting. The devastation it did actually cause, because you don't really understand until you go in and see what it did to the surrounding area. It's been quite informative.
I think I didn't really have an expectation of it, so it's obviously gone completely above my expectation. But even just that of thinking about, yes, the bomb has hit, there's going to be the fires.
It was the lasting effect of it as well. How it affected things for a long time to come, and families.
True.
And obviously thinking about the medicine that they had then as well, like treating burns.
Continue have to like struggle with.
Probably couldn't tell you everything I've learned, but I've definitely taken on some information about.
I think I'm still processing.
So what do you think about peace?
It's a requirement, I think.
It would be lovely to have.
Yeah, I mean, we have had a reasonable state of peace, kind of. Obviously not recently, because things are happening at the moment, but
I think it's very against human nature, unfortunately. I don't know if we've ever seen a time in the human race where there's been complete peace.
We do seem doomed to repeat the failures of our predecessors, which is a bit sad to think about, really.
We can't learn those past lessons, so
The next generation seems to want to repeat the same mistakes, or hopefully won't.
Never happen again.
But yes, ideally,
Right.
I think
never again.
it's something that should be strived for, and I think if everyone can just pass the kindness forward, I think that it could be doable. I don't want any more of that kind of devastation to happen. But yeah, like we know of like current affairs, peace is not happening right now, and sad. True, but sad.
Yeah. Actually, this is my first time to come to Hiroshima, and I was born and raised in Japan, but still I didn't know something about like war in Hiroshima, and it's so, how can I say, heavy.
It is
for
heavy.
me.
That's a really good way to describe it. It feels like there's like been a wound.
There is a weight here of the
Yeah.
past.
And that's the way it should be. This shouldn't be taken lightheartedly, I don't think. It should be taken with emotions and empathy, and I think it's being able to walk away from that and taking it into your everyday and that future sort of life for you. Like, what difference will you try to make of that goal of peace?
On the other side, I realize how shining it is, like every single day. It's a miracle to live here and right now.
Privileged part of life, that where you come from and where you've sort of brought into and what you know can have that impact.
So could you leave some messages for the future generation about like a peace?
I would say
think on that one.
communication is key. Because if you don't understand each other, that's when people can make mistakes or make assumptions, and then that can cause unnecessary conflict. So just talk it out.
I think that's a really interesting one, actually, isn't it? Communication and language, like the way we say things is different to different other cultures' way of saying, you know, we speak differently. So sometimes the words we use can have multiple meanings.
True.
I think for me, it's definitely about that, sending that kindness forwards. If you can put kindness, just passing it forward, eventually it's going to come back round.
Right.
And eventually everyone's, you know, if you're having a bad day and someone just shows you kindness out of the blue, that instantly can pick you up. And then you might feel that you want to pass on that kindness. Maybe those smaller acts can make a big difference. You just won't see that big effect, but still be part of the effect.
Try to be kind, have a good time, help each other, and enjoy life because it's so quick.
Right.
So yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for your
welcome.
time. I have a gift for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Did you see
Arigato
that?
gozaimasu.
Crane?
I did see
Yeah,
that.
you saw the cranes.
Lots of cranes. Oh, gotta keep this alive now for a whole
that's great.
year.
Yeah,
It's gonna make it home.
It's going to make it home.
It's gonna make it home.
It's gonna make it.
Thank
It was
you.
a great experience.
Yeah, thank you so much. Sorry to ask something heavy question.
That's okay.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Will you be interviewing more people today, I should think?
Not really. I asked, but they refused. Yeah.
And most people, I guess, are quite busy or with a guide or on a
Yeah, I
on a
think
bus.
so.
And everyone's always, I mean, that's the other thing. Everyone's in a rush.
It's been really nice to travel without having to rush as much, even though we've rushed a lot because we want to see so much. But it's nice knowing that we haven't got to leave in a week or 2 weeks. So it's been really nice to do that.
Still not enough time.
It's never enough time.
Yeah.
Part
True.
2 of Japan is still to be done.
I'm sure we'll be back.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful place.
Ah, thank you. Thank you so
lovely
much.
meeting you.
Yeah.
Arigato
Thank you.
gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Have a great trip.
After Harry Truman, he clearly says, for him, that's his opinion, he said that in his book that it was not necessary to bomb Hiroshima and Nagasaki, especially because they dropped it on civilians. They didn't target any military installations.